Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Narrow Q. On today's video, we're reviewing both Mack Spinners in the state of Florida. Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and Curse of the Werewolf at Epic Universe, Orlando. We'll break down how they relate to Canada's Wonderland's next coaster selection that might be coming in 2028. We're going to go in depth with what we experienced on the rides, and we're going to share it with you. This includes seat selection, capacity, ride times, and overall experience. Let's start with Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens, Tampa. It's well themed. There's a giant cobra statue in the middle of the queue, and they've clearly spent money to make you feel like you're walking through Egypt. It's a solid family thrill coaster with an elevator lift, but it doesn't go very fast. There's not a lot of forces, and the car doesn't spin very much. We were pretty underwhelmed with the ride experience of this Mack Extreme Spinner coaster. It was a one and done for us. The capacity of these trains were only 8 riders per train, 2 car, plus the slow elevator lift operations are very slow. Locals even told us to rope drop that ride. The ride can't keep up with capacity throughout the day.
Next up, we have Curse of the Werewolf at Epic Universe, Florida.
It's in the land of Darkmoor, which is very cool, as you can see in some of the footage here. But Curse of the Werewolf itself, a launch mock spinning coaster, we were pretty underwhelmed. We rode it in the middle car, as you can see in the footage here. The windmill and fire effect in the background was a nice touch, but again, that's the theming that Universal spent on the coaster. That's not going to happen here. The launch was good. You go around the banks and up near the windmill, and it was on fire at the time, which made it cool, but that's theming and not ride experience. You're not going to see that Mack Extreme Spinner at Canada's Wonderland. Personally, I'd rather Canada's Wonderland spend the money on the ride itself rather than heavy theme, but that's a debate for another video. The one thing in common with seat selection is everything. If you're in the middle or back row of Curse of the Werewolf, you're not spinning very much, but if you get the front car, that ride is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any footage of that front row ride because when I woke up in the morning, you can see that my glasses broke and I was unable to use them for the rest of the day. I also want to compare Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind because this style of coaster, a Vekoma Omni coaster, is often confused with a Mack Extreme Spinner. It is not a Mack Extreme Spinner. It is a Vekoma Omni coaster, and Disney and Vekoma, chef's kiss. What a magnificent ride. If you have not experienced this ride, you need to experience this ride at least one time. I would go for row 9. But here's the thing. If you took that ride and dropped it into a regular amusement park with no theming, it probably wouldn't even crack the top 50 on many people's lists. Theming is what makes that ride so iconic. There's a reason Disney spent $500 million on it, and it shows. Let's keep that in mind when we talk about Mack Extreme Spinners at Wonderland. The Vekoma Omni coaster that Guardians uses is not the same. It's a controlled spin that dictates exactly where you're looking, controls your ride experience. It's very similar to how the new Fast and Furious roller coasters debuting at Universal's Florida and Universal's Hollywood work. They put you in a specific viewing angle for the theming and show. A Mack Extreme Spinner, on the other hand, runs free spin and is dictated by the weight distribution that you put yourself in the car and the cylindrical forces of the roller coaster. If Wonderland was to get a Mack Extreme coaster, I would hope that there is enough G-forces on it for it to be relentlessly spinning on all cars. If it is truly extreme and not by name only, then I think a Mack Extreme Spinner would be a good choice. Not my first choice, but a good choice.
What do you think about Wonderland and the Mack Extreme Spinner? Have you rode any? Which ones are your favorite? Do you think that Wonderland should get a Mack Extreme Spinner, or do you think that they should get an RMC coaster? Let us know in the comments below. If you like more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Ride on.
There is no escape.
Kenner's literally wants an RMC.
Yes, they do.
They do not want that. No.
It was okay, but I mean, it was not intense by any means.
No.
I want to say that the one they're looking at Wonderland is the same sort of thing, like a family thrill ride, which is what I think this is kind of like. I definitely hope they get the RMC though. They can get this one, but get it after the RMC. Get the RMC first,